Oof, guys, it has been quite a week. I don't know if you felt in the energies the charge of Mother Earth transmuting, releasing her, whatever is dark and trauma that you need to still transmute and process. The Schumann resonance has been completely all over the place, and I has all been all over the place with her because we are Earth extension. We are the extension of her nervous system, like I've already said. And so, as for me, it has been a very hard week physically and emotionally too, because whenever you're purging with Earth, and for you too, I mean, you're purging whatever she's purging, but you're purging your own trauma too through her because we're all interconnected. All the energies are interconnected. And so I ended up by being almost handicapped. I couldn't do nothing. And I was like, it's insane the energetic charge that I experienced the last few days. And I'm going to share something with you that is almost traumatizing. I ended up by asking my guides, what can I do? Because I need to I need to exist. I need to live. I need to work. I need to do something of my days. And my guides answered me to use sage. And I was almost dying. Like I didn't know what to do anymore. I was cutting my energetic cords. I was doing protections for myself on the top of protections, on the top of energetic protections. And I was like, it doesn't work. It's so heavy. And when I started to sage my place, all the symptoms disappeared in a matter of minutes. And I came back 100%. You'll ask me, how is this possible? And why? How can the sage do that? Being neurodivergent, that you call, so an upgraded nervous system for hypersensitive people, it's very common. We're going to grab and we're going to receive from the collective in the ether through our crown chakra all the low vibrations, all the stuff that people project out of themselves that is not healed, that hasn't been worked on, and that is negative. It goes somewhere. This energy goes somewhere, and we're going to suck all of it because we are neurodivergent. Our nervous system is upgraded to cap, to receive all of it, like in a very more intense way than anybody else. This being said, most of the time you don't receive very positive vibrations because people are not doing well these days. And so we are sucking all of it and processing it through our nervous system, and we're going to release it after. So we're like kind of a vacuum that is doing circles like that. And all of this bad energy, all of this heavy charge of trauma or of emotions not healed is going to go into the environment after. So in your living room, in your kitchen, in anywhere that you are, and it's going to be stuck there. That's where the sage helps and like cured all my problems. And I saged my place. Actually, I was experiencing an intoxications through everything that I was receiving from the collective and that was stuck afterward in my environment. The sage is a plant that is going to bring back to the 0 point of balance the energy of a place and of a being too. And so by using the sage a couple of times every day, I managed to bring my place at the 0 point again. So it neutralizes all the energies, good, bad. It just brings everything in the perfect balance. And that saved me, guys, because um, I was not able to literally exist, really. And so I think it's very important for me to share that to you. And maybe it's your case. Maybe you are this person that is so hypersensitive and that is experiencing weird physical and emotional symptoms and that doesn't understand what's happening to them. And believe me, listen to me, try the sage. But also in another video, I'll show people how to cut the energetic cords to from the collective and or for specific people in your environment that you may think that are sucking, you are sucking their low vibrations. Okay, now let's do the reading for this week. Okay, so this week is going to be a more quiet week. Like I said, that's what I felt. I mean, after the week that we just had, we deserve it. Um, this week is the key words are inner balance and independence and wealth through whatever is going to happen to you that is going to bring you in a more equilibrium way between your energies. So, between your polarities, masculine and feminine. What is representing our week is actually the card of inner balance. So, the balance between your two polarities, because we are all holding the masculine and the feminine energies inside of us. What is telling me is this week is going to be a week where you are going to have to work more on your masculine energies in order to bring everything else in balance. Meaning that you will need to take more actions in your life, meaning that you will have to put yourself in more problem resolvers than just observing the problem. Um, you're going to have to charge whatever problem you have. That's what I'm being said. And you're going to have to do it through um, using a different perspective on whatever the problem is. So, like they say, you cannot solve a problem the same way that you created it. So, this is exactly what it's saying for this week. You are going to encounter some situations that going to put you um, in a position where you're going to notice that your energies are out of balance. So your masculine and your feminine energies. So the feminine energies is introspection, contemplation, connection. Um, it's more nurturing and it's more self-aware. And the masculine energy is really more solving problems, actions, protections. It's a doing mode. Okay, so we are being asked this week to solve any problem that we may have encountered that is going to coming back by using our masculine energy. I have a lot of masculine in my my tarot reading today. It's incredible. I have literally 3 knights on 4 in a pack where there's 78 cards. So that means that we will really need um, to do a step forward. We cannot be distant from a situation anymore and just observe it or just trying to solve the problem. We need to take action. And whatever is going to happen is going to involve somehow something that is going to present itself on the side of your awareness. Whatever the problem is that you will have to resolve this week, and by the way, those are not going to be big problems. I only have minor arcanas this week. So it's going to be a more, like I said, quiet and peaceful week for people. But just be aware that whatever the problem is, the solution is going to present itself on the side of your awareness. And it's going to be a problem that is going to be resolved with the help of an emotional intelligence. Doesn't mean that you don't take action whenever it's regarding emotions. It's not only feminine. Emotions is it's a concept that is also masculine. Oh my God. Okay, we are in 2025. And so, whatever the situation is, you will need to use and put in action your emotional maturity. Okay? And this solution is going to be a solution that is from a different perspective on the problem that you had previously. And by trying to find a way to look at the situation in another angle, you are going to instantaneously understand what I just said to you. And you're going to it's like it's going to be a revelation. Oh, right, this way. And then your emotional wisdom is going to kick in instantaneously. It's not something that is not going to be resolved, and it's not something big. It's just something that I feel you need to resolve to find back your own sovereignty and independence. The key word is sovereignty and independence. And I see that this problem is going to involve somehow someone that is less than 30 years old. It's not a child, it's above 12 years old and under 30 years old. So it's with this person that you will have to work on something. It's not something related to a team, it's not something related to a work, it's really something personal in your personal life. And like I said, it's a really more quiet week, guys. So let's just take advantage of it, really, because we deserve it. All right. So that's it for this week, and have a good one.